So this is it, guys, finally. It's the £1,000 PDAA Ringers final. It's finally here. You'd have probably seen my last qualifier. Yeah, Lake's changed a hell of a lot. The last two qualifiers have been won on a pole or the whip. So it doesn't tend to be many bream rocking around. In the last match there was only one bream caught. And from what I'm hearing, and I've been up here and done a little bit of practicing, there's hardly been any bream caught at all. So I think it's really going to come down to the draw. If you get drawn on the high bank, then it's going to be a pole or a whip attack, and I think that's what's going to win it. I could be wrong, and you know, the bream could rock up somewhere and someone could have, you know, 4 or 5 bream and win the match. So you just never know. It's a bit of a match of a who's who. God, there's some very, very good anglers here today. You've got Phil Ringer, Jeff Ringer and Steve Ringer, Adam Wakelin, Andy Levers. Yeah, and by the way, well done Andy and Will Freeman for winning the Well Pairs in Ireland. So fantastic result and good angling, because the conditions out there were bloody rough. So yeah, it's going to be warm today. Not as warm as 3 weeks ago. That was about 32 degrees. I think today's going to be about 25, 26 degrees. Got a little bit of a breeze on the lake today, so a bit different to last time, which is good. But yeah, it's going to be very bright. The water's gin clear, so not ideal conditions for bream fishing. But we never know, really. It's all going to just come down to the draw. I brought my pole with me, and that's going to be my plan of attack. Obviously, if I get on the high bank, I'm going to be predominantly fishing with hemp, caster and tears and corn. Obviously, if I get drawn anywhere else, then I'm really going to have to fish a method feeder with pellets and a wafter, and just hope that the tip goes round once or twice, 3 or 4 times if I'm really lucky. I could fish a short line and you know, get obviously some smaller fish, but I'm just not going to be able to compete with this high bank with the people that are fishing on the pole. So I've really just got to hope that I'll catch some bream. So yeah, I shall come back to you at the draw, and fingers crossed that we get a peg on the high bank. Right, the call is for the draw now, as you can see. Right, here we go for the draw. There's only 2 left in the bucket. Do I need to draw for you?
No, I'm done.
Right, yeah, there we go. That was the one on the top.
What's fishing time?
Let's have a look.
10:30 till 4. There you go, that's going to be the lucky one. I like that pull.
45 on the high bank. That's where we want to be. Here we are, peg 45. Yeah, for those of you that watched my last video, I was on peg 44. So yeah, literally next door to it. This is the closest peg to the car park. So yeah, not a very long walk, which is a bit of a result. And it's on the bank where I wanted to be. I wanted to be on a high bank because I'm going to fish the pole. All out and out pole attack, not even going to bother setting a feeder rod up. So I just hope that it works. So like I say, I've done a bit of practicing up here, and yeah, I've done well on hemp, tears, caster and corn. Predominantly most of them were caught on tears, so that's going to be my approach. Yeah, which is unusual for Ferry. So anyway, that's what I'm looking at today. And yeah, the other good thing as well is that I'm going to be out of the sun, so which means yeah, it might be a little bit chilly with the breeze, but at least I ain't going to get sunburnt. So right, I'm going to get my tackle out. I don't know how much film I'm going to do today. Apologies if there's not too much, but it is a final and I do need to concentrate. So I'll try and capture as much as I can for you, and I shall yeah, see you once all my tackle's out there and I'm out there fishing. Right, well that's it. That's the all in. I've cupped out a couple of balls of ground bait. And yeah, I'm just going out and out pole. It's a renowned feeder peg, really, peg 45. It's an end peg, and I really was in 2 minds if I ought to set the feeder rod up, but I've come here with a plan of attack and I want to try and stick to it. So it's really going to be hemp and tears and corn and caster. I'll give it a go. If it doesn't start working, then maybe I might have to put a feeder out there and just fish for a couple of hours on a feeder and hope it goes round. But with a bit of luck, I'll start catching steady. It's going to take a little while to build, and we'll try and put a weight together on the pole. So yeah, I'll come back to you once I start catching a few. Well, this really hasn't gone to plan. It's 50 minutes into the match, and I've not even had a bite on the pole. I can't believe it. I fished here on Friday practicing. Granted, I was a bit further down and it was a lot deeper out in front of me than what it is here, but it was absolutely solid to fish. And I can't even get a bite on the maggot, whereas you were getting absolutely plagued by these small ones beforehand. So may have to have a different plan of attack and get out on the feeder. So just have to wait and see how it goes. I ain't going to spend too much longer on it if I can't get any fish. I'll come back to you and let you know how I'm getting on. Well, an hour and a half in, and it's been a disaster. Couldn't get a bite out on the pole. Eventually put a single pinky on, sort of like just bobbing it through, and I managed to catch a tiny little thing about an ounce. But yeah, absolute disaster. And over there on the far bank, I think he's playing another fish now. Andy Levers looks like he's absolutely smashing it. Catching decent sized bream, so I've had no choice. I've had to go out on the feeder now. So yeah, not what I come here to do, not what I was prepared to do, but it's just non-void of small fish. I can't believe it. So yeah, I'll have to change things up now and see if I can get into some bream. Now yeah, I've got a method feeder out there at the minute while I was just getting everything else together. I shall carry on with that for a little while, and then I've got a shorter line ready to go. I have to get some feed out there and see how we get on. Anyway, come back to you a bit later. Well, there's 2 hours to go, and quite frankly it's been a bit of a disaster. Don't know what's happened to my pole line, but all the way down on the pole has been absolutely useless apparently. Yeah, it was absolutely solid earlier on in the week on the pole line. It's weird. I can only assume because there's all these anglers here, it just like spooked the fish out. They've gone. So yeah, I'll put a load of bait out there now at about 55 metres, and I'm just sitting on that, hoping that a couple of bream come along. I think someone's caught 2 bream down on peg 30, and like I say, I think Andy Levers over there on the fence, peg 86, has had a couple at least. So yeah, it's just going to be a matter of sitting here and hoping that it goes round now. And yeah, I just can't see. Every now and then I keep trying my pole line, but there's just nothing there. It's weird. So there's not going to be a lot for you today, I'm afraid, guys. Well, one thing I'm really surprised at is on the feeder line, the last couple of matches, I've not been able to put anything else out there other than corn, and even that was getting annihilated by these little fish, and you weren't really getting a proper bite. Whereas today, they're just not there. I've got worm on, and it's not getting touches. I've put corn on, it's not getting touches. I've put maggots on, it's not getting touches. These little ones have just gone, just vanished. So yeah, it really took me by surprise, to be honest with you. They were here on Friday when I fished, when I was practicing. So literally over Saturday and then today, they just disappeared, or they've just stopped feeding for whatever reason. But yeah, it took me by surprise really. So what I had, my plan, obviously on the pole, it's just not happened. The fish are just not around, and I could have actually gone out right from the off as an out and out feeder attack, because I'm able to fish it properly with worm and maggot and caster without it getting obviously annihilated by these little fish. But I honestly didn't think that was going to be the case. So yeah, I'm really surprised about that. Why that's happened, no idea. But there you go, that's fishing for you. You've got to kind of be prepared for all eventualities. So we've got a couple of hours to go anyway, so there's a chance that it could go round a couple of times. That's all we need. 2 or 3 pulls, 2 or 3 big fish, and then you could be in the frame. So just keep our fingers crossed that that happens. Anyway, come back to you a bit later. Well, we've got an hour to go. I've had a couple of goes out on the pole. There's just nothing out there at all. So I've actually packed the pole away now, and I've just been out on the feeder, but I've not had one touch at all. I've tried the wafter on the Method hybrid feeder, and nothing on that. I've tried close in on a short line with worm, corn and maggot, not had anything on that, and I've sort of tried a mid-distance line with worm and corn, and I'm now back out there again at the moment with maggot on and a pinky, but not seen a tip move at all. Yeah, it's just under an hour to go. Nothing to report yet. Well, what we got? Half an hour to go, and I've got a visitor in my swim.
Luckily there's no fish. And we're having fun with the boat.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that's struggling. So if Steve's struggling at Ferry, then we know it's tough.
Look,
so
back on top, boat's on top of the boat.
Oh dear. Yeah, we've had a few kids struggling in some boats out here, and yeah, now they've come and rescued them. They've stuck their canoe on top of the rescue boat. So yeah, that's the most entertainment we've had all day. But, so what do you reckon then, Steve?
Dire, basically. Came to fish the pole and probably got 25 fish for £3.
Really?
Yeah, going back to pack it away at a minute.
No, don't blame me. My pole's already packed away. So there you go. What chance have I got? Anyway, half an hour to go. Tip's going to go around 3 or 4 times, I'm sure it is. Go Steve a laugh. Right. Well, that's it, guys. It's all over and done with. Wasn't a great deal to film. Yeah, my tip didn't go round. It was yeah, terrible. Funnily enough, right at the other end of the high bank, Paul Rayner had £21 and he's won a whole match with that. So well done, Paul. Fantastic. My other colleague, Rob Pullens, I think he's had £9 something odd as well. Sort of a few swims down from me. So well done, Rob. I think he's won the section. And then over on the other side of the lake, I think there's been a various sort of couple of sort of 15s and an 11. So there was a few fish around, but nothing major. But yeah, a lot of people were really struggling. So just kind of buggered me really right from the beginning, because I was just so convinced I was going to fish the pole and do well on the pole. And yeah, that was shocking. There was just nothing there on that pole line at all. And for Steve Ringer to come up and obviously have the same problem, well, at least I know it just wasn't me. But there we go. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the PDAA Ringers Series of matches. Sorry, the final was a little bit of an anticlimax, but there you go. That's fishing for you. You got to be in it to win it, and yeah, I was in it, but certainly didn't win it. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully be doing the Boddington's pairs during the winter. I think they start sort of middle of November. And that's Phil Ringer that's organising those. I've never fished Boddington's before, so that should be interesting. I hopefully get up there and do a little bit of practicing beforehand. Yes, that's predominantly carping there, and I think the harder the weather gets in the winter, the further the fish go out, so it's quite a long chuck. So yeah, I shall obviously I'll be out before then anyway, so I'm doing a bit of filming. But I really appreciate everyone watching the videos. It's been great. The subscriptions have gone up. The viewings have gone up, so it's been yeah, it's been fantastic. So thanks ever so much again for everyone watching, and I shall see you all soon. So this is Alan Andrews in the swim.